The world's largest source of recycled steel doesn't come from mines. It comes from cars. Every year, more than 12 million vehicles in the United States alone reach the end of their life cycle. Instead of being discarded, they are dismantled, processed, and transformed into raw materials, turning scrapyards into one of the most efficient steel mines humanity has ever created. On this channel, we break down how everyday systems really work, from industrial processes to the hidden mechanics behind the world around us. In this video, we'll follow the complete journey of how old cars are reborn into new steel. A car that once cost tens of thousands of dollars still holds significant value, even at the end of its life. Behind this process lies a global industry worth over $60 billion. Recycling vehicles doesn't just recover materials. It reduces energy consumption, lowers production costs, and minimizes environmental impact. In fact, recycling steel from old cars uses up to 74% less energy compared to mining new iron ore. On average, 75% of a vehicle's weight can be recovered, from steel and aluminum to glass and plastics. What was once considered waste becomes a continuous source of raw material. The process begins when a vehicle arrives at a recycling facility. Each car is registered, documented, and inspected. Technicians record identification numbers, condition, and key specifications. The vehicle is photographed and assigned a tracking code, ensuring full traceability throughout the process. At this stage, valuable reusable components are identified. Engines, transmissions, electronics, and interior parts are removed and sold in the secondary market. Vehicles that are no longer usable move forward, into the dismantling line. In advanced systems, over 95% of end-of-life vehicles go through this process, making cars one of the most recycled products in the world. Before heavy processing begins, all hazardous materials must be removed. The battery is extracted first. Lead-acid batteries alone reach recycling rates above 98%. Larger lithium-ion batteries require specialized handling and are sent to dedicated facilities. Next comes fluid extraction. Fuel, engine oil, transmission fluid, brake fluid, coolant, and refrigerants are all drained using sealed systems. Even at the end of their life, vehicles still contain dangerous and flammable substances. These are collected, filtered, and often reused, sometimes powering equipment within the plant itself. This step ensures safety and efficiency. Once cleared, the vehicle is systematically dismantled. Wheels are removed first. Tires are processed into rubber granules used in roads and construction. Glass is separated and recycled. Doors are disassembled to extract metals, wiring, and internal components. Inside the vehicle, seats, dashboards, and wiring systems are stripped to recover plastics, fabrics, and copper. The engine and transmission, among the most valuable parts, are either refurbished or broken down into raw materials. This stage ensures that every usable component is recovered before the structure is destroyed. After dismantling, the remaining structure is sent for compression. Hydraulic presses apply forces of up to 200 tons, reducing the car into compact metal blocks. These are then fed into industrial shredders. Inside, powerful rotating shafts tear the material apart, reducing entire vehicles into small fragments within seconds. Modern shredders can process up to 150 tons of steel per hour, handling hundreds of vehicles every day. The shredded material is now separated. Magnets extract steel. Eddy current systems isolate aluminum and copper. Remaining materials, such as plastics and rubber, are removed. In less than an hour, a complete vehicle is transformed into clean, reusable material streams. The recovered steel is sent to electric arc furnaces. Temperatures exceed 1,600 degrees Celsius, melting the scrap into liquid metal. Impurities are removed, and the composition is carefully controlled. The molten steel is cast into billets or slabs, then shaped into sheets, coils, and structural components. After cooling and inspection, the material is ready to re-enter the global supply chain, from a discarded vehicle to a vital industrial resource. This process transforms waste into opportunity. Each recycled car reduces energy use, conserves natural resources, and supports a massive global industry. Recycling is not just about disposal, it's about transformation. And the car you drive today may one day become the steel that builds tomorrow's world. If you want to see how other complex systems really work, from massive machines to hidden engineering processes, make sure to subscribe and follow along.